What is going on, guys? Kevin here to bring you a new video today. For today, I'm going to be talking about yet another edition for October for what I watched yesterday. I was a bit tired and it's kind of getting run down from watching all these films lately, so I decided to watch yet another special for Goosebumps. Because why not? Because, yeah, I just wasn't feeling a film. But, I still watch something, so it's all good. And Goosebumps is amazing, and I have been watching episodes of it lately, and it's just a fantastic show that I love. So I figured, why not watch another episode? And by the way, this show, I didn't mention it before in the video, but this show's theme song has such an amazing theme song that I will forever love. And like, I hate the fact that Netflix doesn't play the theme song each time it starts a new episode. Like, it skips like the intro, assuming that you don't want to see the intro and you're just here to like binge episodes, which I think is annoying because like what if I want to see the theme song? I have to rewind it. Like, that's just kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I always rewind it when it starts the next episode because I want to see the theme song because the theme song is so great. I'm sorry, but yeah, I don't know. It's just such a great theme song, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, yesterday, or technically this morning, I watched it at like 1 a.m. But yesterday I watched Monster Blood and also more Monster Blood. It's almost like it was almost like kind of like an episode and then like a sequel to the episode. So it wasn't really like a two-part series, but I guess it's almost like a mini movie and then like a sequel to that movie, to that mini movie. So like you have this first episode called Monster Blood, that happens where there's like the thing they have to deal with is this monster blood. Now you have the classic, such a classic horror cliche that's so like driven into the ground. The cliche of when the person tells you don't do that or don't go in that place, and then of course the younger kid is like, yeah, I'll check that out. Now I'm curious what that is. Like, I'm gonna go see that, and then they get like fucked over because they tried stuff or messed with things when even though the older adult told them not to go in there. But I mean, like, this episode had like this older adult being kind of like creepy. She was kind of like weird, but in the end she was like more of like the good one, compared to like what they have to deal with. Like, she was actually trying to help them keep safe. It's just that this room that she was in happened to have this thing that held monster blood, of this like, I don't even know, demon, I guess, that she like trapped like a long time ago, and that she told like the story of it, and then like I guess they unleash it. So then they unleash it, and it's like, oh god. And because of that, like, um, not only is the demon released, the demon's like this cat who like controls the monster blood. Yeah, weird. But yeah, it's pretty creepy, pretty gruesome. But yeah, basically what happens is they take out this little bit of monster blood and it starts like growing a ton, and like like one of them puts it in a plastic container and it grows a ton, and then one of them puts it in a fucking cooler and it grows a ton. Eventually they put it in a fucking bathtub and it starts like attacking them inside the house. Yeah, it gets crazy. But like, yeah, basically this monster blood just has the power to grow really fast, and if it touches you, it like, if the whole entire glob touches you, you just get like eaten basically. Um, the logic of it is a little weird, but yeah, basically if you touch it, you're kind of fucked. Don't touch it. But yeah, essentially it just starts growing, and it gets so big that it like goes after these kids as like a giant monster, and they have to stop it. And it's pretty terrifying actually, but it was interesting because what happens is their dog actually eats the monster blood, and like because of that, if you eat the monster blood, you grow yourself. So like the dog ate some of it and got really big, and he actually helped to stop this demon who like became like materialized from a cat into a woman, but the dog helped to like stop her by like yeeting her into the monster blood, and she just like dissipates with it. Some questionable logic, but it was one of the scarier Goosebumps episodes that I've seen, and I really liked it. Aside from the stupid fucking horror cliche of not going in that place, but that's I guess to be expected in this kind of show. But yeah, it was pretty gruesome and fun to watch. But yeah, and then the second episode, it's kind of like a continuation because um, they thought they had gotten rid of all the monster blood, but there was like they were like, oh, what if there was like a little bit left? Like that wouldn't be good. So like it turns out there is a little bit left on this plane, so they have to fight monster blood on this plane, which I think was even more scary and fun to watch because like basically what happens is they thought they had gotten rid of it, but this kid who was in the first one ends up being in the second one on this plane, and it turns out he had brought some monster blood with him, just a little bit, and then that's all it took to like grow, and it starts like killing everyone on the plane and getting so big that it attacks them. Um, it nearly kills like everyone on the plane and like by like sucking them in, um, and it gets pretty wild. Yeah, at one point like it's like a giant glob in this aisle, and it's like coming towards them like kind of unrealistically slow. Like if this was like a realistic horror movie like or horror TV show, like it would have came up them really fast, but it was coming at them like really slow, so they had like a lot of time to like stop it, which is kind of bruh, but like it still was like intimidating because like it was just this giant glob that if it touched you, you get fucked. But it was kind of just like sitting in this aisle for a while, and this part's kind of cheesy too, actually. But like they find out that in order to stop it, they have to feed it airline food because it thinks that airline food is gross, and I guess that's the message that airline food sucks. So they feed it airline food, like a shit ton of it, and it just like dissipates into like something really small and just disappears. Basically, it's kind of funny, but yeah, that's how they stop it. But yeah, pretty intense with how it eats people, and like in the second one especially, like if it touched you at all, you were like dead. So like that was pretty scary. But like once they defeat it, like everyone does come back, so it's all good. But like still pretty cool, pretty fun to watch. I'd say one of my more favorite two episodes or two part special or two-part series, whatever you want to call it, was pretty cool. I forget how it actually ends. Like they defeat the monster. Oh yeah, the ant. So like you know how like the anything that eats it has the power to like get big. The ant ate some of the monster blood and was huge, and this kid found it inside of the fucking bathroom, and it was like giant. It was like an ant. It was like that big. You're like Jesus fucking Christ, and that's how the show ends. But they got rid of the monster blood, so it's fine. But it's just like a freaky fucking ant that they saw at the end. So yeah, pretty fucking wacky. But yeah, the dog's name in that show was Trigger. Why is your dog's name that? Like what? But like yeah, but like he was on the plane with them as well. So like I don't. I guess you can bring a dog on a plane, but yeah. Um, I didn't think you were able to, but maybe it was different in the 90s. I don't know. I thought only like therapy dogs were able to go on planes, but maybe someone can answer in the comments about that because this dog was on the plane with them going wherever they were going, I guess. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Again, I just couldn't watch that much just because I was like tired out. I was kind of burned out from watching films lately, but yeah, it was a pretty fun watch though. For some freaky shit with this blood that like to take people. Even though after they kill it's all good. They come back. Everybody comes back that was eaten. But yeah. But today, stay tuned for tomorrow because tomorrow's video is gonna be something special that I don't think you guys will expect. For the most part, at least. I don't think you guys are going to expect what tomorrow's video will be, but you'll just have to see what it is. But in the meantime, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment your own thoughts. and I'll see you guys in the next one.